G'day everyone, this is Rising Fun Gaming. Today we're looking at the Deviant Diablos, Blade Master and Gunner armor set. The appearance between both will not be different as it is a Deviant armor set. So without further ado, let's zoom on in and take a look at the appearance. And this is the lady's armor. Kind of looks like some sort of demon succubus that's broken through her shackles and is ready to ravage the land. Kind of reminds me of the Deviant Diablos itself. Some sort of demon that comes up from underneath and just wrecks everything. Alright, so that's what it looks like. We're going to have a look at how it colors. You'll note that the armor kind of underneath the outer plate is the main thing that changes color, in addition to the chains and the big fat hunter's knife on the back. So that's pretty nifty. Let's move on now to the statistics and skills. For the defense for Blade Master, it's going to give you 610 boost, and when you've maxed it, it's a 900 boost. For the Gunner, it's a 365 boost at first, and then 540 when you've maxed the armor pieces. Elemental resistances for Blade Master include 20 to fire, -15 to water, and -5 to thunder, ice, and dragon. Exactly the same resistances with the Gunner set, barring fire, of which there's 25 resistance. As is the case for all Deviant armors, there are no armor slots available. Now let's look at the skill point table here. Now we've got 4 skills here. First one here is called Hidden Crit, tentatively activating through the 10 points that it has into attritional affinity. This skill will make 25% of your negative critical attacks do 200% damage. This is very cool as there are quite a few high raw negative affinity weapons in the game, and indeed the Deviant Diablos line of weapons have a pretty big chunk of negative affinity, so you can match those aesthetically, and it also makes sense to do so for the skills. So that's pretty decent. I like that. Alright, next skill here, 10 points to Furor, activating into Resentment. What Resentment does is it's going to increase your attack by 20 points when your HP gauge has red health. So you'll be rewarded for being very, very aggressive, taking a bit of chip damage or even a little bit more damage, and kind of taking a bit of a risk and not healing that and going in for the kill. Pretty cool skill, I'm a big fan of it. Alright, next up we've got 10 points to Deviant Diablos Soul, which is inactive here because 10 points have been gained to the higher tier skill below, and that's going to override it. However, we'll just explain this anyway. This lower tier soul skill will be immediately active on level 1 pieces of this armor, which is unique to armor pieces belonging to the 6 new Deviants because they all start as G rank status equipment. Now, the Deviant Diablos Soul will give the Hunter attack up large and evasion +2. Alright, now moving on here, we've got the higher tier skill. This is True Deviant Diablos, 10 points to it, which is activating into True Deviant Diablos Soul. This higher tier skill, soul skill will become active on level 4 pieces of this armor, just as it does for armor pieces belonging to the 5 other Deviants, the new Deviants that is. Now, True Deviant Diablos Soul gives the Hunter attack up large, evasion +2, and on top of that it also gives Composed. So let's explain what those 3 skills will do for you. First up, attack up large is pretty simple. It's a skill that's going to increase your attack by 20 points. So that's 2 skills on this set that's going to boost your defense by 20 points. So that's pretty crazy. I mean your attack rather. Up next we've got evasion +2 that's with this. This is going to extend your invulnerability duration whilst performing evasive maneuvers from the default of 0.2 seconds to 0.4 seconds. Just a reminder that evasion +2 is the highest evasion skill in Monster Hunter Double Cross. It is a G rank game, but unlike the predecessor to this one, the mainline series Monster Hunter 4U, it had evasion +3. There's no evasion +3 in this game, just in case you're wondering. And finally, the third skill of this multi-skill is Composed, which is going to increase the gauge accumulation for your Hunter Arts, Brave, and Alchemy gauges by 15%. And that's about the sum of it, guys. Here we have the Insect Glaive. It's the same design as what we're used to from the Insect Glaive from Diablos, but it's looking pretty good in the coloration that the Deviant Diablos gear does have. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. My name is Rising Fun Gaming as always. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give us a like, and if you're new to the channel, don't be shy, give us a subscription as well, why don't ya? I'll be back in the near future with the next Deviant Armor overview, and also look out for some more armor overviews coming up in the near future. Thanks again guys, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.